Hello guys, I'm Distilbe. If you're watching this video, you successfully made it to the layer of the OSA model. We're gonna talk about Active Directory. Active Directory. So what is Active Directory? What is the purpose of Active Directory and what do we use it for? So let's go. Active Directory. Active Directory is a tool which is installed on the server which has a DDS role installed on it. In other words, Active Directory is a live directory or a database directory which store user account, computers, printers, file shares, security group, password. You have to know each of these contain their own object as well. Security group contain other object and it could be made of this one. So the reason why we use security group in Active Directory, is for security purposes. It allows us to, assign a specific permission to object within Active Directory. So the purpose of Active Directory, is to handle security authentication across the domain. So that simply means that only authorized user can log on to the network, and also, centralize the management of the network resource by storing things like username and password in one location instead of the admin to go ahead. The task we're going to deal with in Active Directory is to reset password and create user and delete user account. So let's say that a new employee is hiring a company, that means that they will need a logon credential. So you have to go ahead and create a user account for them and help them to log on for the first time. And quite often, most people tend to forget their password, and you'll be asked to reset it for them. So life without Active Directory, we're going to look at how things were before. So let's say you create a user account John, and John wants to access this PC1. So that simply means that you need to create a local account on this PC that John wants to access. So as a network admin, you need to also set up the permission, the password. If John wants to access 10 PC, you need to create a local account on every single PC that has this local account. So let's say you have 5 employees in our network. You have Paul, Eve, Daniel, Isaac. You need to create the local account on every single PC that they want to access and set up the permission as well. So this is not a big deal when you have a couple of computers. So what happens when you have 200 computers, 1,000 in your network? You can't obviously go ahead and reset the password on each user account. This is where Active Directory comes in. Active Directory resolves this problem by having all the accounts stored in one place. So let's say if any user here, let's John, try to log into the domain. So the computer reach out the domain and check for the credential which is installed in the domain. So that simply means that if a new user here changes password, the change will be affecting for all the domain computer in the network. If you have 1,100 computer in your network, the change will be affected. So this one not only works for user account, also apply for password, file share, printers, and so on. That's how Active Directory makes life easier. So if you find this video interesting, welcome to the family, share it, subscribe to the channel, and see you